Life can change in an instant. One moment everything seems fine and the next your world is turned upside down. I was living proof of that. My life was moving along not without its challenges but nothing I couldn't handle. I had always struggled with my weight. It was a constant battle, one that I fought every single day. But things took a dramatic turn when I was diagnosed with polycystic ovary syndrome, or PCOS. It was a condition I had heard of but never imagined would affect me. It felt like a punch to the gut. The words echoed in my mind, leaving me in a state of shock and disbelief. My world shifted on its axis. Everything I thought I knew about my body and my health was suddenly in question. My doctor explained the implications of the condition. It wasn't just about weight, it was about my overall health and future. I might struggle with infertility. The thought of not being able to have children was devastating. Weight management would be a constant battle. It wasn't just about diet and exercise anymore. It was a medical condition that made everything harder. It was a lot to process. The information was overwhelming, and I felt like I was drowning in it. I felt overwhelmed and scared. The future seemed so uncertain, and I didn't know how to move forward. I remember driving home that day, tears blurring my vision. The weight of the diagnosis felt heavy, like a dark cloud hanging over me. The weight of the diagnosis felt heavy, like a dark cloud hanging over me. I couldn't shake the feeling of despair. I knew I had to make a change, but the path forward seemed murky and uncertain. How could I navigate this new reality? How could I possibly overcome this? The challenges seemed insurmountable, and I felt so small in the face of them. The thought of facing a lifetime of health challenges seemed insurmountable. It was a daunting prospect that loomed over me. It was a struggle to stay positive. Every day felt like a battle against my own body and mind. The thought of a future potentially filled with limitations and health complications was daunting. My mind raced with questions. Would I ever be able to live a normal life? Could I ever have a family of my own? The uncertainty was agonizing. Could I ever have a family of my own? The uncertainty was agonizing. I felt like I was drowning in a sea of fear and doubt. But amidst the darkness, I knew I had to find a way to move forward. The physical symptoms of PCOS were tough. The pain was constant, a relentless reminder that something was wrong inside me. The weight gain was relentless. My energy levels plummeted. No matter what I did, the scale kept creeping up, and my reflection in the mirror became a source of daily frustration. I felt sluggish and weighed down. Every morning was a battle to get out of bed, and every day felt like I was moving through quicksand. It was like my own body had turned against me. The person I saw in the mirror was a stranger, someone I didn't recognize. Simple tasks like climbing stairs or walking short distances left me breathless and exhausted. Activities that used to be effortless now felt like monumental challenges. The emotional toll was even worse. The constant physical struggle wore me down mentally, leaving me feeling isolated and alone. I felt trapped in my own body, a prisoner of my own circumstance. The walls of my life seemed to close in, suffocating me with each passing day. Depression started to creep in, casting a long shadow over my life. The joy I once felt was replaced by a deep, unshakable sadness. The vibrant, energetic person I once was seemed lost, replaced by a pale imitation consumed by fatigue and self-doubt. I longed for the days when I felt alive and full of energy. I withdrew from social activities, isolating myself from friends and loved ones. The fear of judgment and misunderstanding kept me locked away. The joy had been sucked out of my life, leaving behind a hollow shell of my former self. I felt like I was merely existing, not truly living. I knew I couldn't continue down this path. Something had to change. I needed to reclaim my life and find a way to fight back. I had to find a way to fight back. I started small, setting achievable goals and slowly building up my strength and resilience. But where do you even begin to fight an invisible enemy like PCOS? I began by educating myself, seeking out information and support from those who understood my struggle. It felt like an uphill battle, and I wasn't sure I had the strength to climb it. But with each step, I grew stronger, more determined to reclaim my life. The fear of failure was paralyzing, holding me captive in a cycle of despair and inactivity. Yet I knew that giving up was not an option. I had to keep pushing forward one day at a time. One day, I stumbled upon a fitness magazine. Flipping through the pages, I saw stories of people who had transformed their lives through exercise and healthy living. A spark ignited within me, a flicker of hope in the darkness. Could this be the answer I had been searching for? I decided to take a leap of faith. I started small, incorporating short walks into my routine. Each step, though initially difficult, felt like a small victory. As the days turned into weeks, I noticed my endurance improving. My energy levels started to rise and I felt a glimmer of my old self returning. I joined a gym and started working with a trainer. It was intimidating at first, surrounded by so many fit and experienced individuals. But I pushed past my insecurities, reminding myself that I was there to fight for my health, for my future. The gym became my sanctuary, a place where I could channel my frustration and fear into something positive. The key was to start slowly. I didn't try to do too much too soon. I listened to my body and respected its limits. Some days were harder than others. There were times when I wanted to give up, when the voice of self-doubt whispered in my ear. But I held on to that initial spark of hope, reminding myself that I was stronger than I thought. I discovered the power of setting small, achievable goals. Each milestone, no matter how small, fueled my determination. Completing a challenging workout, lifting a heavier weight, running a little farther, these became my badges of honor, tangible proof that I was making progress. Exercise became my therapy, a way to release pent-up stress and anxiety. As I pushed my physical limits, I felt my mental fortitude growing stronger. The endorphin rush after a workout became my reward, a natural high that chased away the shadows of depression and replaced them with a renewed sense of self-worth. Section 5, Fueling the Fire: Nutrition as a Cornerstone. I realized that fitness wasn't just about hitting the gym, it was about nourishing my body from the inside out. It dawned on me that what I ate played a crucial role in my overall well-being and performance. I began educating myself about nutrition, learning about the foods that would fuel my workouts and support my overall health. I delved into books, articles, and online resources, eager to understand the science behind nutrition. I embraced a balanced diet filled with fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Each meal became an opportunity to nourish my body with the essential nutrients it needed to thrive. It was amazing to discover the power of food. I found that the right foods could boost my energy levels, improve my mood, and even enhance my mental clarity. By making conscious choices about what I put into my body, I was taking control of my health. I started to see food as a form of self-care, a way to show love and respect for myself. I learned to listen to my body's hunger cues, eating when I was truly hungry, and stopping when I was satisfied. This mindful approach to eating helped me develop a healthier relationship with food. I said goodbye to restrictive diets and embraced a more holistic approach to eating. Instead of focusing on what I couldn't have, I celebrated the abundance of nutritious options available to me. Meal prepping became my secret weapon, ensuring I had healthy options readily available. This practice not only saved me time but also kept me on track with my nutritional goals. I experimented with new recipes, discovering a passion for cooking I never knew I had. The kitchen became my creative space where I could explore and invent delicious, healthy meals. Food became not just fuel but a source of joy and creativity. Each dish was a new adventure, a way to express myself and enjoy the process of nourishing my body. I learned to savor each bite, appreciating the nourishment it provided. This mindful eating practice allowed me to fully enjoy my meals and recognize the positive impact they had on my health and well-being. Section 6, Mental Muscle: The Power of Mindfulness and Meditation. My journey wasn't just about physical transformation. It was about cultivating inner strength and resilience. I discovered the transformative power of mindfulness and meditation. Taking just a few minutes each day to quiet my mind, focus on my breath, and cultivate a sense of inner peace made a world of difference. Meditation became my anchor, grounding me in the present moment and helping me manage the stress and anxiety that often accompanied chronic illness. It taught me to observe my thoughts and emotions without judgment, to cultivate a sense of self-compassion and acceptance. Through mindfulness, I learned to appreciate the small joys in life: the warmth of the sun on my skin, the sound of birds chirping, the taste of a delicious meal. These simple pleasures took on a new significance. I began to approach life with a renewed sense of gratitude, focusing on the positive aspects of my journey. Section 7, Conquering Roadblocks: Strategies for Success. There were days when my PCOS symptoms flared up, leaving me feeling drained and defeated. But I learned to anticipate these challenges and develop coping mechanisms. Rest became just as important as exercise, allowing my body the time it needed to recover and recharge. I discovered the importance of having a support system. I surrounded myself with positive and encouraging people who believed in my journey. Their unwavering support helped me stay motivated and focused, especially on the days when I felt like giving up. I learned to embrace setbacks as opportunities for growth. Instead of letting challenges derail me, I viewed them as stepping stones on my path to success. Each obstacle I overcame made me stronger, more resilient, and more determined to reach my goals. Section 8. Your journey begins today. Embrace the transformation. If you're struggling with a chronic illness, know that you are not alone. Your journey may be challenging, but it is not impossible. Embrace the power of fitness and nutrition as tools to reclaim your health and well-being. Believe in your ability to overcome obstacles and achieve your goals. Remember that every step you take, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. Celebrate your victories, no matter how big or small. Acknowledge the strength and resilience you have shown in facing your challenges. Be kind to yourself, practice self-compassion, and never give up on your dreams. Section 9. Unleash your inner warrior. Within you lies an untapped well of strength and determination. You have the power to transform your pain into power, to rise above your challenges and create a life filled with health, vitality, and joy. Embrace the journey, embrace the struggle, and never stop fighting for the best version of yourself. Your health is a precious gift, and it's time to reclaim it. Start today, and never look back. Subscribe to Wilkie's for more insights and inspiration on your fitness journey.